Dude, I think my package for Coachella Weekend 1 has just arrived, so let's open it together. I'm so excited. I've never been to Coachella. I'm sitting on the floor because I've been at a desk chair all day and I just need to be on the floor. I'm scared to like damage it or something. Oh my goodness. Ah! You ready? You ready? First look. You're lying. You're lying. Oh. Okay, this kind of looks like a board game. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, cute. It comes with a little wristband. You can probably like tap it on something because I can feel something on the inside, and it has like a code in the back. And then we have parking decal must be. Oh, okay. This is for parking. Car camping. It's a little heart. That's cute. I actually sold this one, so I'm gonna give it to her when I see her next. Oh, the shuttle pass. I will not be using it, but it just came already with the ticket, so I kind of had to. Your wristband will be unaffected by showering, swimming, or airport screenings. Okay, I didn't know it was this detailed. I'm glad though, you know, because I feel like a lot of people have a lot of questions when it comes to Coachella. Wristbands cannot be loosened once fastened. Ooh, that's important to remember. Very important to remember. Oh my god, wait, my coworker has this on her laptop. It's a Coachella sticker. Duh! This is so cool. I don't think I'd put it on my laptop because I don't really like having stickers on my laptop. But I'm like thinking, where can I put this? I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm excited to have this. Probably like on another electronics case. Ooh, the welcome guide. Okay. There's maps, charging stations, what not to bring, umbrellas, flags, metal glass bottles are not allowed. Review full list online. The app, I do have the app, and I know it gives all the information there. This is cool. I like this little pamphlet. Oh my gosh, very detailed. What is this? Ooh, wait, are these stickers? Oh wait, these are cool. These are stickers. Oh, they're stamps. Oh girl, can you tell how old I am? Like, I think I've only used a stamp like twice in my life. Wait, what do I need stamps for? Just for fun? This is just like, just for fun, I guess? Yuma. Hey, hometown shout out. Let's freaking go. What is this? Memory book. Oh, okay. Memory book 2026. It looks like a passport. I think that's the intended purpose, right? Ooh. Oh, stamps for like what little outdoor venues you go to. That makes a lot of sense. Add stamps for what you did. Who I saw on Friday. Oh, what? This is actually, I'm having like way too much fun with this. And then Saturday. Okay, this makes sense. It is like a little passport. Like the stamps are, duh. Janine, keep up. What I did on Saturday. Dude, this is so cool. I honestly thought it was just gonna have like the tickets and like a little just like instructions, but this is really fun. Very creative. Who's the marketing team? I want to talk. Reflections afterwards. Ooh, favorite set. I already know. Listen, I'm biased. I love me my Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like that's gonna be my favorite. I don't know. What is this? Is this a poster? A poster? Yo. Oh wait, this is gonna be huge. Okay, I don't love the poster. I don't like the, I can already tell. This is huge. Oh wait. Oh, it's all the artists that are gonna, oh, you can't even, I can't even capture that on camera. Like, it's so huge. Look at that. And then in the back, it's the famous Ferris wheel at Coachella. Dude, this is sick. I wish it was like a prettier poster. Then I could actually put it on my wall. What is this? Build your hologram what? Build your hologram projector? What do they mean? Hey. Wait, I don't get it. What's this for? Oh, okay. So you build it out like this. I'm confused. Wait, is this gonna like play a little something? I don't get it. La 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 la. Anyways, this is really cool. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, even the inside of the box has, oh wow, this is so cool. I'm excited. It's still March 18th. I'll probably see you when I'm packing, and the rest of the vlog is gonna be me at Coachella. So I'm excited, guys. This is my first Coachella vlog. Oh my gosh, it better be good because it was expensive. If only a brand would have sent me to Coachella, but we're manifesting it for next year, okay? You and me, you and me. We gotta lock in. You understand? You understand? Okay.
Wait, that's actually so cute. Okay, I fuck with it.
It is a week before Coachella. Today is Friday. Coachella is literally next Friday. But I'm leaving on Wednesday. We're leaving on Wednesday because we want to get like we want to be the first in to pick our spots on a Thursday morning, like early morning. It's gonna be a long week, to be honest, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to do my nails, but I bought a bunch of goodies because I want to do my nails at home, but like I want to do gel. I've never done gel. No, I've done gel by myself like twice using my roommate's things, but I wanted to get my own, and so I'm gonna quickly show you what I got. This is gonna be a long video. Well, I hope it is. I want it to be a long video. I just want to show you the whole process of like Coachella and getting ready. I, again, have never gone, so this is all new to me. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to prep and like all the little hacks that you gotta do, like the sanitizer wipes and having enough sunscreen, having enough little to-go stuff so that you don't bring your like full size like products. Okay, this is the first thing I got. The UV light, of course. I mean, this is like basic. I really thought it was gonna be more expensive than it actually was. It was only like 22 bucks. I got everything off of Amazon. And then I got the filing and the buffers, it's like basic. And then I got some tools to actually do like art on them. And then for like doing like polka dots and stuff at the end. This is gonna be fun to play with. Cuticle oil remover. I really got a lot of things. And then this is like for cleanup. Ooh, I got a little glass canvas, so if I want to like mix colors. This is really cool. I saw a girl on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of tutorials. I've honestly been delving into a lot of tutorials lately because I just want to get better at like doing my hair, doing my makeup, doing my nails. And a lot of it I learned from watching my mom like and her beauty things, but like I feel like I need to step up my game, you know? I got a cuticle pusher. We got our actual gel. So we have the base coat and then the top coat, a regular top coat, and then I got a matte top coat. My friend's friend actually reached out to me because I had posted something on TikTok about wanting to learn more about gel, and she sent me a creator to watch and then the link for that. I got like a basic set of like colors because I didn't want to like overdo it. All of this was like 90 bucks in general, and I feel like it's a lot of stuff. It's not too bad, but I also didn't want to like break the bank. So I got just like basic colors. There's like black, white. It shows you the color on the side. Black, white, beige, pink, nude, I believe. Yeah. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. But the thing is, since Coachella is a week away, I'm like, should I do a test run? I should probably do a test run. But then taking them off, which I got this for. This is nail foils to soak off the gel. So you just put acetone in it and then you wrap it around your fingers. So that's my whole haul. Man, I should probably do a test run like today. I still have a few days if like I need to fix it. This is how my nails are right now. These are my natural nails. You know what? I might do a test run. I don't think I'm gonna film it because I feel like this is gonna be like too messy, but I'll show you the final result? Question mark? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna set up right now. Wait, oh my god, I'm actually doing it. Yeah, everything's laid out there. I just finished my first set. This is what they look like. I was just gonna do one color. Wasn't really gonna experiment with any patterns or anything, but I was already doing it and I was like, why not? Let me try it out. Let me try it out. And I feel like it turned out pretty good. These are like, again, my nails. Didn't do any builder gel. I just did my own. I like it. I feel like it's good for Coachella, right? I'm gonna be wearing like my brown boots and you know, we're going for Bohemian Modern 2016 vibe. I don't know. Actually, I need to show you my outfits. I realized I haven't shown my outfits. Hold up. photo. Here's one of those outfits. This one is giving Sabrina. I think I'm gonna wear this on Friday. I actually did not end up wearing this at all. I thought it was a little too rock star-ish for the vibe that I was going for, so I wore this instead, and it worked out pretty great. These I'm gonna wear Saturday and Sunday. And this, it's so pretty, and I feel like that's why like they fit the nails. This and some like jean shorts with these boots, so good. And then I also got this like cuff to go with it. I'm gonna put it like around my arm like that. Ooh, super cute. And then my other look is this top with just some dark black shorts, this top, and then with the boots, of course. So I feel like it's Coachella-y, right? I think so. I don't know. Guys, this is my first time. Please don't judge. I'm like nervous too because I didn't know that like the schedule isn't out yet, like the actual times and like all that stuff. So we just know who's gonna be there, but we don't know exactly like when or who, like what the arrangement is. So I think that's like to be determined. But yes, I'm gonna just like do this now. I was thinking of doing a French tip, but I didn't want to like do too much my first time doing gel nails, so I think this was a safe bet. Okay. She's back. I'm back from Coachella, and wow, I mean, I'm super tan. I mean, I've been tanner before. I feel like I definitely used the shade to our advantage because I also didn't want to get like burnt and like sunburnt. Coachella Day 0, I need to walk you through it because it was a lot. Coachella Day 0, it was so hot. And I was wearing jeans. Day 0. It's so freaking hot. Should have worn shorts, but here we are, whatever. Why was I wearing jeans? Because I was relying on like the weather report from like 2 weeks prior to Coachella, which was kind of dumb, but it was supposed to be colder and it was supposed to rain on Friday, and it didn't rain either days. I think there was like some light, very light drizzle on maybe Sunday. Yeah, like Sunday. Day 0, it was incredibly hot, and we were just getting adjusted to like the campsite and figuring out where the restrooms are, where the showers are, what the food situation looks like. Sorry, I got a text from my coworker who's going to Coachella Weekend too, and I think she's gonna leave soon actually. That is so exciting. She's gonna have the best time. Oh my goodness. We didn't really do much Day 0 because again, it was so hot. Like I feel like I haven't been that hot in a long time. I haven't been that hot since like early days of me going to Mexico every weekend, like when the AC was broken or something. Like it was incredibly tiring. Like something about just being in the heat is so tiring. But that night we saw disco lines, and that was like the one thing to look forward to at night, and like when the sun was like out of the way, because it was so bad. I can't emphasize that enough, especially because like the way that everyone's like setup was, a lot of people, instead of having like blankets or like maybe like just like cloth up, they would have like the tarp material up, so there was like no airflow. That really made it difficult to like just like sit in one place, because I would like go out into like out of the tent and like try to get some like airflow, but then the sun would be beating down on me. I don't know, it was so bad. We saw disco lines. That was cool. I mean, nothing too crazy. I think we only stayed for like an hour for disco lines. And then Day 1, Sabrina Cella. Hello. It was so much fun. That's the only person that I was looking forward to seeing on Friday, by the way. Like Sabrina, and her performance was amazing. I've seen her perform in concert, and it was like the same, I feel like, energy, which I loved. Like the way the production was of it, the sets, the costume changes, like she put on a show. Like it was a storyline. It wasn't just like, here, I'm gonna sing some songs. It was like choreography and just like very fun. She's a pop star. She's a pop star, guys, okay? But that day the weather was getting a bit nicer. It was definitely better than Day 0. Day 0, man. Saturday, it was Beaverchella, and Addison Rae Okay, honorable mention. I did want to see those two really, really bad. Obviously Justin, but Addison Rae, I am a fan of her music. I love her album Addison. It's so, 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 so good. Like, I need to get that on a CD so I can play it on my Princess CD player. Addison was pretty good. I was scared that it was gonna sound too breathy because I know that she's like, let's be real, she's like been made fun of because like when she's like singing live, like she's running out of breath, and like I think that's valid for someone who's starting out and doing choreography while singing. Like that is to be expected, but I feel like this time around she really, really nailed it and even was interactive with the fans in the front. That was really cool to see, and it was just good vibes. Everyone there was just like having a good time. The girl in front of me was like shaking ass. Like I was like, ooh, like it's a vibe, guys. Addison Rae was really good. And then Justin Bieber, I need to talk about this because before Justin Bieber, the Strokes were playing, and we listened to the Strokes because my boyfriend really wanted to go see them, so we all went. And then as soon as the Strokes ended and people who were there to see the Strokes only like were leaving, which was, it wasn't a lot of people who left, everyone started booking it to the front, and that's what we were doing as well. We wanted to be as close as we could to Justin Bieber. Literally for an hour, once we got to like the most front that we could like reach, which wasn't even at the very front, mind you, it was so suffocating. Like people were pushing and shoving, and Justin Bieber was not even on for another hour. Like we had to wait another hour for him to come out. My boyfriend's friend, he was low-key scaring us because he was like, is this about to be an Astrid situation? Like as soon as Justin Bieber comes out, it's gonna get worse. Like people are already like crowding up and like getting a little too close. Like no one had any personal space. But within that hour of like after the Strokes finished and like Justin Bieber starting, I feel like people did ease up just a little bit, because even though we were still like really, really close, like I was able to breathe like a little more freely now. But it was definitely like, I was scared for a split second, but I knew like nothing crazy was gonna happen. And a lot of people actually during that hour wait were leaving, and you would just hear them walking by saying like, oh my god, I'm getting so claustrophobic, like I'm gonna get an anxiety attack. And like the friends like leading them out and like trying to get out of the crowd, because it was kind of scary for a moment.
On the floor for Justin Bieber, waiting. We're getting cramps real bad. It's gonna be so bad when he actually comes out, and we're gonna live. I don't know. Hey, if Netflix is watching this, because we die like Astroworld, what to say, okay? Just remember, we died with Bieber fever. Bieber fever. Knock us out.
But then Justin Bieber came out and everything was right with the world, man. I love his new albums, by the way. And I was getting annoyed at people behind me that were complaining, that they were like, what the fuck is this shit or whatever. And it's like, he's not a 16-year-old boy anymore, like singing his poppy songs. Like he's a grown-ass man. Like he has new music. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he does. That was kind of annoying. And then when he did his like throwbacks in like the middle of the set, like when he did Sorry and Baby and Never Say Never, like people got down, because like his new stuff is a little more like slowed down and it's a little more like vibey. And as soon as like the throwback started, he like everyone was going crazy, and I loved it so much. And I got a lot of videos, but I was also trying to be in the moment, so I was only like, I think I was only recording like the major, like the chorus of like the songs and stuff, but I wanted to be as present as I could. But it was so cool. And then, you know, there was a cameo of like Haley like on the big screen. That was super sweet. I loved that performance. His vocals were so good. Like he's Justin Bieber, man. He's Justin Bieber. Like the vocals were amazing, so smooth. I was like, oof. After that, it was hell to get out, I'm not gonna lie, because there was so many people. There was so many people, and it was so freaking crowded. Like I think it took like, I kid you not, an hour to get back to our campsite, even though it should have only taken like maybe 15 minutes to go back to our campsite. It took an hour because at one point in the crowd, like we weren't moving. There wasn't any motion forward. Like people were stuck. We were literally like stuck in traffic, and it was like so frustrating because it was like, are people trying to move? They were, but people at the very, very front like were just exiting out, and so like there was no room for like us to move forward. So it took an hour for us to get back to our campsite. It was insane. I've never been in a crowd like that, and everyone was going like different directions trying to, but there was only like one like major exit. So like at one point we were like trying another area to like exit, and then I was like, I don't think that's gonna work, guys. I don't think that's open. And they were like, let's just try it out. And I was like, all right, I told you so, but whatever. And yeah, as soon as like we get there, it was like, oh, this is not an exit. And I was like, told you. Told you. Okay, so we just waited on the sign for like on the side for like 10 minutes, and yeah, it was Justin Bieber. That was a crazy experience. But honestly, for how much did I pay for the ticket? I think it was like $700 for like the Coachella ticket. To see Sabrina and Justin and Addison, the ticket paid for itself at that point. And then we get to Sunday. Sunday, the person I looked forward to was Karol G. Yep. Listen, I'm sorry. I like all the other artists, like I didn't know a lot of them, to be honest. I knew the headliners. That's all I cared about, to be honest. And that's okay. Me and my boyfriend were the only ones that went to Karol G, though. There was a group of 6 of us, but me and him were the only ones that went to Karol G because like I care about Karol G, and then everyone else was like trying to, I think, go to like a house set or like an EDM set. I wanted to see Karol G. So again, we waited for an hour before she came out, and I tried to get as close as possible. With Karol G, I definitely got closer. It wasn't as like crowded as Justin Bieber, because like Justin Bieber is Justin Bieber, you know, at the end of the day. But Karol G was closing the weekend, you know, she's like the last one to perform on Sunday. It was amazing. I think honestly, out of Sabrina, who I love so much, and Justin and Addison, Karol G's set was like my favorite because the production, the choreography, the outfit changes, like the special guest that like she brought out, insane. Old school reggaeton. We were getting down. Everyone had a flag of like the country that they're from or like their parents are from, like representation. Everyone was getting down, like not just like getting down and like, oh, like swinging around, whatever. People were actually getting down, and it was so fun. Like I was annoyed at one point because there was the guy in front of me. He like stepped on my foot, and like he did not give a fuck, and he was like bouncing around, and I literally had to put my arm out like this because he kept shoving into me. A grown man, mind you, a grown man kept shoving into me. I'm 5 feet tall, 130 pounds. You would crush me. So I had to literally go like this for him not to like get close to me. And I was like looking at my boyfriend like, hello? Like, and like, don't get me wrong, I understand having a good time at a concert, especially when it's like reggaeton, you're supposed to get down, but like be mindful. Be mindful of the people around you, because that was just ridiculous. Like a grown man stepped on my foot several times. That's not okay. That wasn't cool. Anyways, but the energy, and like there was like less phones out too. Like everyone was still like recording some stuff, but like with Justin Bieber, like you literally see in like the videos that I took, so many phones out that like sometimes I couldn't even see the screen, you know, like it was insane. But with Karol G, like people were more in the present moment, and like we're singing along and like screaming at the top of their lungs. Like, oh, it was insane. And like I feel like with Latin artists like that, like the energy is just different, right? The energy is just different because it's music to get down to. It's party music, but it's also just more like light and like fun and like, I don't know. But that was my favorite set for sure. Like even when I think about like my concert experience with Bad Bunny, even my sister, who doesn't really listen to reggaeton like that, she was like, this is the best concert experience I've had, because like the energy in there was insane. Like the people were insane, but like in the best way. Like everyone was singing along, everyone was having a good time. It was really fun. Overall though, the food wasn't as bad as I thought. The food was okay. I mean, it was still like $30 for like chicken tenders and fries, but like I expected that. We brought a lot of like our own drinks. I brought a lot of tequila, so I was drinking that and like pre-gaming. And my friend got like these like tampon like shot glasses that like we literally filled them up and then put them in the little tampon baggie and like took that in our bags, and like so we could take shots while we were like watching everyone. Definitely saved us a lot of money because a beer was like 20 bucks, like one beer. was 20 bucks. Not that I was drinking beer, but like a cocktail was also like 20, 25 bucks. Like insane. I think the only reasonably priced thing was like the water for like $2. But that's it. Everything else was so expensive. But again, that's to be expected because it's Coachella. But we also made friends with like our neighbors, like the neighbors both next to us and then 2 behind us. Like the community aspect of it was so interesting. I had heard about it, but I didn't think that it was actually going to be like that, you know? And a lot of them, I think most of them were like first time Coachella goers. So we were all like figuring it out together. And even like on the day that like the wind was blowing everyone's canopies overhead and like it got crazy, like the winds made it really difficult. Some people literally lost their canopy, like it like went flying over to like another side of the street or whatever, and it like would break. Ours barely made it. It like one of the stands, like it like almost snapped, so it was holding on for dear life. It made it through enough so that we like would make it for the weekend, but like we did have to leave the canopy behind, and a lot of people were leaving the canopies behind because they were just broken at that point. The winds really messed it up. But yeah, it was like really fun, and like getting to like hang out with everyone and like all these new people, and then just the experience and the unity and like the community. I really liked it. I would definitely do Coachella again. I wouldn't mind staring at an Airbnb though, but I do love the community aspect. I do love it, and I think I would prefer camping over like renting, especially with like the whole traffic going into Coachella. I was also cleaning out my nose every night because I was so scared of like getting clogged up, and like to be honest, I was getting clogged up like really quickly because of all the dust and stuff. And even though I was wearing a cover sometimes, not on the days that I had really cute outfits because I was like, that's gonna destroy my makeup, hello. I still had to clean out my nose every night, and it was like so clogged up. Like I would feel it like right here, like my sinuses. This is the merch I got, and I also got some Sabrina merch. It's already in the dirty laundry though, but I spent like $100 on merch. On like shorts that say Pretty Girl Avenue, and then on a top that said Sabrina Live, and it's like a yellow t-shirt. Overall, if I'm rating my experience like 1 out of 10, 9.5. 9.5. Only because of day 0. I will never get over day 0. It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, that's my recap on my first Coachella experience. Mark my words, I will go back with a brand. I will be taken to Coachella for 2027 by a brand. I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it out there. It's gonna happen. And I already told my boyfriend, like, get ready to be my +1, okay? Like, get ready. And he's like, yeah, +1. Yeah, I had fun. I hope you enjoyed my Coachella recap. If you didn't go and you're curious about how it was, like, actually how it is, like, this was as real as it gets. Like the struggle was real, and like with the food and like having enough water and like the ice melting every like few hours, it was definitely like a struggle, but it like brought us together. Like the war stories that we're gonna tell from this experience is crazy. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.